Good afternoon to you from Strasbourg. 2:15 in the afternoon, sun shining. About 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Dave Luddy in the commentary box. Here in Strasbourg, home to the European Court of Human Rights. First day of main round matches in this final tournament before the French Open starts, of course, next weekend. 12 of the top 50 players competing here, including the top seed American Madison Keys, world ranked 17, expected to face the Serbian Jelena Jankovic in Saturday's final. Of course, it's a Saturday final. Everything a day earlier because of the French Open starting. Saisai ZHENG, top player from China, world ranked 61. It's her highest ever ranking. Also good at doubles. Born and lives in Shanxi in China. Been on the pro tour about 7 years. And playing Su-wei Hsieh of Taipei, who was the world #1 doubles player last year. These two have played each other 4 times, and ZHENG here won 2 of their 4 matches, all of them on hard courts in Ningbo in China in 2014, and the last clash, that was the last clash, and in Taipei, the very first time they played in 2010. The winner to play Falconi or Jankovic in the next round. Falconi from the United States, Jankovic, of course, from Serbia. And the 2 times that ZHENG's lost to Hsieh, the very good doubles player, was in 2012 in China, both times in China, Beijing, and the Wenshan finals. Last year here in Strasbourg, Saisai ZHENG reached the quarter-finals. Last year, first top 100 finish after reaching the semi-finals in Tianjin. Beat Jankovic, incidentally, on the way, so you never know. Could be an action replay later in the week. Finalist in Singapore, quarterfinals in Hong Kong, won an ITF title in China. In fact, the only titles that she's won is 1 doubles title, guess who? With Hsieh, her opponent today, Su-wei Hsieh. She won it in Guangzhou in 2011. And that And this year, last couple of tournaments, she dropped down to the ITF circuit and won both ITF events in Japan and China, making a total of 7 singles ITF titles that she's won, alongside her 7 doubles titles. And on the main tour before that, the semi-final in Shenzhen, beat 3 top 100 players, the Romanian Dalgeru, Slovenian Hercog, and the Kazakh Diaz. She qualified for Miami, but lost her opening match in the main draw, and she also lost in the first round in Indian Wells, coached by Alan Mahon. As for Su-wei Hsieh of Taipei, world ranked at 129, but did get to 23 in the world a couple of years ago. 29 years of age, born and lives in Chinese Taipei, 15 years on the tour, coached by the very good Australian Paul McNamee, who won a series of doubles titles, Sydney, with McNamara. Su-wei Hsieh had to qualify, beat the French wildcard Sarah Fink, 11-3, and then another French opponent, Yi-Sian, 7-5, 7-5. This year, reached semi-final in Kuala Lumpur, lost to Wozniacki. End of last month, won an ITF event in Shenzhen. Doubles with Sanya Mirza, semi-final this year in Brisbane, last 32 of the Australian Open and last 16 of Dubai, and the final of Doha. Then with Flavia Pennetta, they've been playing 3 tournaments together, and the best was the last event in Madrid the week before last, reaching the quarter-finals. Last year, Hsieh won 3 doubles titles, including the French Open, with Peng Shuai, defeated Iranian Vinci in the final. That was a hell of a win. That got her to #1 in the world. And won titles in Doha and Indian Wells again with Peng Shuai. And in singles, a quarterfinal in Quanzhou and Shenzhen. He's got a couple of singles titles in 2012, Kuala Lumpur and Quanzhou, and overall has won 17 doubles titles, including that French Open. 12 of her 17 titles came with Peng, and also she won Wimbledon 2013. So she is a Grand Slam doubles champion twice. And then just to compound all that, has won 25 ITF singles titles and 20 ITF doubles titles. Pretty well off on the money front, $3.6 million in prize money, $108,000 this year. Represents, of course, Taipei and Fed Cup since 2003, and was in their Olympic team in London in 2012. Those are the stats in this final tournament before the French Open. Qualifier Su-wei Hsieh against Saisai ZHENG. They've won a doubles title together. Now they're on the opposite sides of the net. And the winner you would expect to play Jelena Jankovic in the last 16. 3 results today already. Virginie Ritano, a wild card from France, beat Mona Bartel of Germany, which is leading by a set and 5 all. Her opponent retired. Shelby Rogers of the United States beat Alexandra Krunic, dropping just 2 games. And Lesia Tsurenko defeated Barbara Lepchenko 6-4, 7-6. And away we go. Very short swing as Hsieh serves. Well, there's hardly any movement in her strokes, all very short, but she's deadly accurate. Well, it's an interesting game, this, because you've got the slices and the spins of Hsieh against Zheng, who's much more orthodox. So Zheng ranked 61 in the world, Hsieh ranked 129. ZHENG Hsieh ranked 129, Zheng ranked 61. Saisai in the yellow, of course. Much more of an orthodox type of player. Well, Zheng wearing dark glasses because it is pretty glary here and the sun keeps going in and out of the clouds. I have to say, Hsieh at the far end is rather an uncanny player. Takes the ball very early. It's got no backswing whatsoever. And the ball is